My name's Chuck Spear. I'm the Registration Director and Volunteer Coordinator at RunVermont, located up in Burlington, Vermont. We organize 4 races per year currently. Most notable is the Vermont City Marathon. We have the largest marathon relay in the country, with anywhere between 1,500 and 2,000 relay runners and close to 3,000 marathon runners. The race goes through the city of Burlington several times. It's a great spectator event, very spectator friendly. We get rave reviews. It's very scenic. It's a very beautiful course. We make the race day experience special because we build it as a community event. When the race was founded in 1989, a 3 to 5 person relay was actually included along with the marathon, and that allowed a lot of people who aren't really serious distance runners to participate in the event, and they can divide up the course up to 5 segments. So you could have a team of 5 people, a lot of family members run. You could run the segments vary in length anywhere from 3 to 6 miles, so you could, you don't have to, it's not a huge training commitment for a lot of people. So that attracted a lot of the community to participate. The other thing that it does is, because it runs through town and because of the community involvement in the race, we get a lot of the volunteers as well. And we have outstanding volunteers, about 1,700 of them every year come out year after year and support the runners, many of whom are family members and friends, and we have people coming from out of town. Most of the US states are represented in our race because people hear about the race, they want to come, they want to see Vermont, and they hear about the volunteers and the great community support. RunVermont transitioned to RunSignUp last summer after a period of due diligence because RunSignUp offers a tremendous amount of flexibility, and in terms of where we're headed as an organization, we're looking at participants as customers, and RunSignUp has a very similar philosophy to ours, so that matched up pretty well. During the due diligence process, we looked at several registration system providers, and we found RunSignUp to be, again, aligned with our philosophy, and they're a clear winner. And it's been an enjoyable experience this past year. It seems like every couple days I'm learning something new about the system. Something's changed, which I really like. I really like the philosophy of the company. I like the team. I like the development team. The customer service is just outstanding. If I have a question, and I have many, I usually get a response, I would say within an hour. If it's more than 2 hours, then I think somebody's gone MIA, but it's typically no matter what the time of day is, I get a response almost immediately. It was a good decision. My favorite RunSignUp feature, oh boy, that's a tough one. I'm really liking the dashboard, really liking the race insights, because it's a lot of stuff that I would normally do in Excel. Drilling down and getting that information. The repeat participants is really nice too. You can look at your repeat participants, and there's a little trigger there where you can click a little box that lets you look at people who are former participants who participated but are not yet signed up. So that's a great list right there to reach out to folks who've run the race, and it tells you how many times they've run. They run this race 3 times and they're not signed up yet. So that's fantastic. The other thing that's been great is the transfer features, where runners can transfer from event to event. We have some races with multiple events in the race. So runners now could transfer, for example, from one wave to another wave with the cap set appropriately. That way I don't have to do that. They can do that on their own. And the other thing that's interesting too is the race transfer. So runners can transfer from one race to another. RunVermont has set up a race transfer policy based on that, and we had a race. It was a very cold winter in Vermont, and we had a race on January 1st where it was 15 below, and we had a lot of runners who didn't show up because it was so cold. So what we did was we provided a transfer coupon for them to be able to use that toward another RunVermont race through the year. And it was a win-win, because basically we couldn't be dinged because we canceled the race. We didn't cancel the race, and we didn't ding anybody for not showing up. We gave them an option to participate in another race. They could do the half that we're running in April, or do the 10K in September, or another race through the year. So worked out really well to be able to do that. And it's nice to be able to say yes to your customers when they're asking for things and not have to say no.